Hey guys, welcome back to Resin Bell. This month on Resin Bell, we're going to be doing 30 pours in 30 days. Oh my gosh. A resin on a resin channel? Shocking. I know, right? So we're going to be working with UV resin, epoxy resin. We're going to be doing dirty pours, coasters, jewelry, trays, all kinds of different things. So it's going to get wild, so hope you guys stay tuned.
Hey, so I had some resin left over from another project, so I decided I would pull out one of my older molds that I love and I haven't had a chance to use for a while. So I'm just adding some CC DIY pigments to this resin, and this one is the Tsunami and then White Snow as well. Now, it doesn't take very much of these. These really go opaque very quickly. So if you're wanting something a little more translucent, you need to put very, very little inside. So these went really dark really fast, which I am okay with because this turned out so cute. So here I'm using Counterculture DIY Prom Night glitter, and it has like lots of stars and different sizes of glitter. It's really cute. So I'm going to mix that to my Tsunami color, and I'm going to add quite a bit because I really want it glittery. Glitter is life, you guys. Glitter is life. So I'm going to take my White Snow resin and I'm going to place it in the bone areas. So this has a 2-layer mold, so that has like a bunny rabbit that has a bony skull face, and so I'm just filling the bone areas with the white first. And then I'm going to let it set for a little bit to kind of firm up some, so then I can put my blue in on top and it won't sink too bad. Now, since I'm using a resin that was left over from another project, I'm going to keep stirring my blue resin while the white is setting, and that will keep it from firming up so fast in the cup, because as it sets, you know, it can get warmer and it can cure faster. So I'm going to keep stirring that occasionally while the white is setting. Now that I have my white filled, I'm just going to use this little toothpick to move the resin into the very fine details of the mold. That'll keep it from making too much of a mess trying to fill those areas. So I'm just kind of pulling and pushing the resin into those areas. Also making sure there's no bubbles down in there and popping those bubbles as I go. Okay, now that the white is set up enough, I'm going to add the blue in on top, and I am trying to make sure it's attaching to the edges of the mold, and kind of trying to cover that white evenly so that it doesn't seep up. I may not be describing that exactly right, but you might be able to see it here in just a minute. You see that little triangle of white there, and it tries to kind of push up, and so yeah, I'm trying to seal that all at the same time. So this is thickened up quite a bit. It's pretty heavy, so getting to the end life of the resin usability here, but it seems to be working okay. Okay, so by the time I got all that in there, it's really pretty thick, so I'm just using my heat gun to kind of make the resin move and flow a little bit better, kind of heat it up, and that does help when you get to this stage and your resin is starting to thicken up on you. But if you did this in the cup, the mixing cup, it would probably go ahead and harden pretty quickly. So this is kind of like a last resort. After your resin is in your mold, you can get it to move pretty quickly. Okay, now I'm just going to go around the edges with my toothpick just to make sure that there aren't any little bubbles, because this kind of has a shelf down halfway down from where the bones turn into the back part of the face, and so I always try to go around that lip with a toothpick just to release any extra bubbles that might be hiding in there. And I realized that my mold wasn't completely full all the way, so I went ahead and added just a little bit more and then heated that up so it would kind of blend in. And then we can leave it to cure overnight and we can demold the next day. And it's time to demold. Woohoo! this is my favorite part when doing little projects like this, is the demolding. And look how cute, you guys. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I just love this mold. And if I can find out which store I bought it from on Etsy, I will put that in the description box below. But I did buy this mold several years ago, so I'm not super sure. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I will see you guys tomorrow.